So I'm at my beautiful homestay at Kurseong. Look at these beautiful orchids, the nice little houses out here, and that is my homestay. Let's take a drone shot. So we are at Kurseong, and this is my beautiful homestay amongst the misty hills and the greenery all around. Right outside, we have a cute little gate, and to greet us are these beautiful flowers. I believe they're some kind of orchids, and this green painted house with these small windows and this misty atmosphere looks very charming. Like all the houses out here, there is a flag which is present across all the houses. There's a nice little balcony out here, and look at all these trees. It's very misty, but it's very romantic and very charming, very pleasant. It's not raining, but you can feel the droplets in the air. Let's go inside. So we are now entering the drawing room. Looks a very cute little drawing room. Just look at all these soft toys on this divan out here. There's plenty of space to sit down with the family. There are nice cute little windows through which you can peep outside and watch the rains and the snow. Here is Rimjim playing with the pet. He's called Puppy. He's already got friendly with Rimjim.
This is snow.
Oh, his name is Snow, is it?
Yes.
Oh, that's so nice.
This is white in color now.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are at a small hamlet or a town near Darjeeling called Kurseong. It's at a height of around 1500 meters above the sea level. The place is very pleasant throughout the year. It's situated around 30 to 40 kilometers both from Darjeeling and Siliguri. And we are at a viewpoint at Kurseong, which is a Hanuman statue. Just look at this monumental Hanuman statue, which is standing tall at 40 feet on a platform itself, which is 3 feet high. This statue overlooks the city of Kurseong, which is covered in mist at the moment. The statue was built by the Gorkha Territorial Administration and inaugurated in 2021 on the occasion of Hanuman Jayanti. There is a temple out here where the devotees can make offerings. Looks very beautiful. The statue is nestled amongst the tea gardens called the Gauri Shankar Tea Gardens from the Castleton Tea Company. It's a very beautiful viewpoint at Kurseong, and look at the surroundings. They look beautiful with their pine trees. Anybody who comes over here would fall in love with Kurseong and would definitely like to seek the blessings and the strength and the wisdom of Lord Hanuman. So these are the challenges which you find in the roots of the mountains, where there's hardly any space for giving a pass to the beer vehicle, but you have dexterous drivers like Yogesh out here who can make the impossible happen on the mountains, and that's why we are traveling with them. And we have with us our man Friday, our Sarthi, the man who drives the Bolero and has been taking us to all the places from Darjeeling to Pubung and now to Kurseong. His name is Progesh. He speaks fluently in Nepali. So you're going to ask him a couple of questions. Hi Progesh.
Hi.
पहाड़ी बाटों में गाडी चलाउनु आसान छ कि छैन?
पहाडको बाटोमा गाडी चलाउनु अलिक मुस्किलै पर्छ।
मैदानका मान्छेहरूलाई ड्राइभरहरूलाई पहाडी बाटोमा गाडी चलाउनु कुछ टिप्स दिनुहोस्।
पहाडको बाटोमा चलाउँदाखेरि एकदम केयरफुल, यहाँ फगी लागेको हुन्छ, एकदम केयरफुल प्रकारले चलाउनु पर्यो गाडी है। उनीहरूलाई त्यस्तो बाटोको याद हुँदैन, अन्दाज हुँदैन कता हो के हो है। त्यो कारणले गर्दाखेरि एकदमै होसियारीसँगले चलाउनु पर्छ पहाडको बाटोमा। कहाँ अप छ कहाँ डाउन छ सबै गियरहरू चेक गरेर कुन चाहिँ गियरमा हिँड्नु पर्ने अप डाउनमा हो त्यो चेक गरेर हिँड्नु पर्यो। त्यही छ मेरो।
बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। So we are now at a very famous viewpoint at Kurseong called the Giddha Pahad. You can see that Gidd perched atop this umbrella out here. That's why apparently this place is called Giddha Pahad. So we are at a beautiful viewpoint at Kurseong called the Eagle's Crag. You can see the eagle perched on the top over here. And from here you get beautiful panoramic views of the entire Kurseong village. And this scene is quite odd. We see the mobile telephone towers over here in the background. And right in front we have a dinosaur park where all these T-Rexes are present over here. And there is a very solemn Shaheed Smarak out here, which is to commemorate the sacrifices by all those people who died in the Gorkhaland movement in the hills. I personally feel that the culture of the hills is different. Their ways of living are different. Their problems are different. And I think they deserve a separate state. And behind these life-sized giraffes, we see a huge dome, which is actually a water tank from where the water is supplied to the whole of Kurseong. You can actually presently see the water inside. It's almost like a well, but it's actually a tank. There you see the water. The voice is already echoing. Oh, Rimjim, are you happy?
Yes, a lot.
Okay. And Rimjim is having cotton candies. It's also called Hawa Mithai out here in Nepali. And then this gentleman is preparing something called Jhal Mudi, which is some kind of a mixture. Everybody's enjoying. Khushbu, are you enjoying?
Yes.
Eagle's Crag, we have this nice little parking spot, and our driver is telling us a story. बताओ ना उस।
एक बार ना यहाँ से वो एक वैन, पहले ये कुछ नहीं था, यहाँ से कुछ नहीं था। एक बार वो एक वैन लेके वो यहाँ से सुसाइड कर दिया। यहाँ से बहुत नीचे चला गया, 2-3 बार वो सुसाइड कर दिया है। बहुत नीचे यहाँ से दूर है, ऐसा नहीं है दिखने में, ऐसा है लेकिन बहुत वो है। इसका मतलब क्या बोला वो, ऐसा बोला है।
लड़का था कि लड़की?
लड़का वो लड़की के लिए सुसाइड कर दिया वो।
The tea gardens out here, and overall a wonderful visit to this viewpoint called the Eagle's Crag. And sure as hell, like any other hill station, Kurseong has its madness with the traffic, which has to be constantly managed. There are cars and taxis galore on these small, narrow roads. But there's also Himalayan Darjeeling railway trains which run across the length of the town. And here we are at the very old Kurseong railway station. Seems it's been established since 1881. It's a nice little railway station out here, still reminiscent of the old times. You can see the ambience out here. And the Cafe de Central was looking quite inviting. So let's take a look inside and have a vibe of the place. There's some music going on over here. And there's some pretty little waitresses who are working. It's pretty early in the day, so I guess they're not ready. They do seem to have some mocktails, coffee and tea, and some nice little surroundings and seating areas with this nice regal stairs going all the way up to the seating area on the top. Looks quite a nice restaurant, I must say. Very impressive for a place like Kurseong. And at the Kurseong railway station, look what I found. A letterbox, which is reminiscent of the old times when we used to write letters to each other back in the 70s, 80s, and perhaps for a long time in the 1990s as well. Now it's an operational relic and looks so charming. And this board out here tells the exact route of the Darjeeling Himalayan Railway. There you see New Jalpaiguri all the way till Darjeeling. Fascinating history of the Darjeeling Himalayan Railway. And of course, Kurseong is one of the railway stations of the Darjeeling Himalayan Railway. And the word Kurseong actually comes from the Lepcha word for the land of the white orchids. Fascinating history of Kurseong and the Darjeeling Himalayan Railway. And in the hills you get this thing called churpi, which apparently is made of yak milk. And when you eat it, it gives you a lot of energy. I believe once they even tried to sell it on the Shark Tank, but were not successful enough. And Kurseong is apparently famous for its jewelers. You see these nice little fancy jewelers shops selling gold of, and they kind of look good. Look at these nice little necklaces. They look heavy and classy. And women, especially my wife, have such a fascination for gold that on every vacation I end up buying some gold jewelry or the other, and the budget goes out of whack. And Kurseong is very famous for its schools. There are plenty of schools out here. This one is called the Dow Hill School, and it looks very beautiful. And in this Dow Hill School, apparently a famous actress called Mahima Chaudhary also studied. So looks like some celebrities have also studied over here. And we are at a place called the Dow Hill Eco Park, also called the Deer Park. And Dow Hill is quite a popular place in Kurseong. It's located at quite a height from the town. There are a lot of schools out here, boys and girls school. We are at the Deer Park. And no drones are allowed. And apparently there are some stories that there are certain haunted places in Dow Hill, which is rather scary because there's a lot of forest area out here. Looks beautiful, but you add a dash of horror into the whole mix of this beauty and you immediately get reminded of Ruskin Bond and all his stories. I really don't believe it, but legend has it that there is a ghost of a headless boy running around the jungles of Dow Hill. At the moment, I don't find any ghost out here. It looks very pleasant. But be careful while coming over here. We are at a place called Chimney, which is actually a scenic settlement 8 kilometers from Kurseong. Chimney as a place is famous for its luxurious alpine forests and the beautiful Himalayan ranges. In fact, Chimney was a den of the British during the First World War, and at that time the Britishers built a 24 feet high chimney, as you can see over here, and that's why this place acquires the name Chimney. It's really a beautiful place with a lot of homestays, and I recommend anybody coming to Kurseong to come to Chimney and spend a couple of nights over here. It'll be beautiful and very rewarding. And Renjim has managed to play with a nice little kitty out here in the mountains. How cute!
कैट मिल गया अब हो गया
Renjim, say hi to everyone. So overall, a wonderful vacation trip at Kurseong near Darjeeling. All the good things must come to an end. So this was the last station on our vacation. And from tomorrow onwards, back to Gurgaon, back to the grind. But it was real fun while the vacation lasted over here. I really do hope that you enjoyed watching this series as much as I did producing all this. So see you around, subscribe to my channel, and watch out for something more in the near future. Bye for now.